Hello, Capricorn. This is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. This reading is going to be your mid-month check-in for the month of October. Also, general reading, take what resonates, leave the rest behind for me. But this is a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right, let's get right into your reading because we have quite a bit of spread to talk about today. So, we're going to start with my Animal Oracle deck for Capricorn for the middle of October. Mid-month check-in for Capricorn. What do they need to know? What's coming in for them? Okay. It says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. I love that. So you might be feeling a little bit of a challenge. I mean, because, Wednesday we say it's like, what, hump day? So it feels like you might be experiencing some challenges. Things might be a little not as organized, a little fragmented. They're telling you to trust yourself, trust your intuition, that everything is going to work out accordingly. Do not let yourself get frazzled, okay? All right, for Capricorn, middle of October, Spirit, what do they need to know? It's a need to know. Okay, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I really, really like that. Yeah, so there is that energy of taking action, moving forward, kicking butt and taking names kind of energy for you, Capricorn, which I absolutely love. It's a stunning energy, very much a yang type of energy. Don't let yourself stay in that fragmented energy. I'm hearing clean your space, clean out the clutter. For some of you, you might need to actually physically clean out your house, clean out your purse, clean out your wallet. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of like dead energy that needs to be acknowledged and extinguished. Because I'm hearing make room for new energy, new people. All right, for Capricorn for middle of October, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. October. Okay. You got keep going in presence. Let's see. All right, so it says presence. It says you're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. You also got keep going. It says it may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, Capricorn, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress towards your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. Keep moving forward. Do not stop, okay? I love that. I actually think that's a beautiful, like the fact that they're saying trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you and the presence is next to it. It feels like some of you might be so focused on the future saying, one day I'll have the resources. One day I'll have the connections. One day I'll have the people. And they're saying, look at what you have right now. Acknowledge what you have right now. Focus on what you have right now and put that plan into action. Keep going. You know what I mean? Do not sit there and think that you have to wait for, like, I'm hearing like you might be waiting for a time frame even. You're like, well, when this happens, I'll do it. Or when a November starts, I'll do it. No, start it right now. They're saying you have everything you need. Trust that you have it. Start right now. And I feel like even the resources and the people, it's going to come to you as you go, but they need to see you take the first step. Leap of faith. The fool. The fool, baby. Okay. Anyway, let's get right into your tarot. All right, for Capricorn, overall energy for the middle of October. Okay. Ooh, I like. You got the Ten of Cups as your overall energy. And then what's coming in for them? Middle of October. What's coming in for Capricorn that they need to be aware of? Ooh. Okay. Nine of Wands. Okay. And then what's their challenge? Middle of October challenge. Okay. Two of Wands. Okay. Little ash got on it. And then the resolution for Capricorn. Okay. Six of Cups. Oh, I like that. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Also, if I called you something other than Capricorn, I'm sorry. Okay, bottom of the deck, you do have the King of Wands. So let's see here. We're just gonna scoot them on down. There we go. All right, perfect. So this is what your spread is looking like so far. We will go into clarifying. So overall energy for the middle of October is the Ten of Cups, which is absolutely stunning. That is that card of happy house, happy family. Being grateful and thankful for what you have can also be divine love, happy love, harmony, fulfillment. It is a beautiful card. It's literally, I like to also think of it as fortune after difficulty because it has that rainbow. And we all know that the rainbow represents after there's been a terrible, like a hard time. You have the rain and the thunder and the storming, and then you get the rainbow, the beautifulness of it at the very end. It's almost like a reassurance that your pain, that storm was not in vain. Does that make sense? All right, let's keep going because we're going to clarify. All right. Why the Ten of Cups for Capricorn, overall energy, middle of October? Huh. Didn't I say the storm is over? I kind of love that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm going to push this down some so we can make some more room. Okay, perfect. Bottom of the deck, though, you do got the Knight of Wands, which I do like. It feels very much like you're realizing that you can move forward, you can make a difference, you can make a change. You're embracing the new beginning. I'm hearing you're also embracing you're very flexible right now. It feels like you're embracing the pivot, you're embracing the change. The fact that we also got the Six of Swords, I actually love that. Six of Swords is going towards calmer shores. It's literally the storm is behind you and you're moving towards that Ten of Cups, the rainbow. It's a perfect card that like connects to each other, really. I have no further information. And so it feels like Capricorn, you are literally in that energy of heading towards your Ten of Cups. You're heading towards your happiness. You're heading towards fulfillment. And you're leaving the storm clouds behind. Absolutely. Okay. So what's coming in for you is the Nine of Wands. Now, Nine of Wands is that card of wounded warrior energy. It's exhausted. It's tired. It's very much like, I'm on my last leg. Y'all better not come mess with me. But, you know, the thing is, though, with the Nine of Wands, there still is that energy of perseverance. They're still standing. They have not given up. You know what I'm saying? They're wounded, but they're still standing. They're still going to stand their ground. Why the Nine of Wands for Capricorn? We're in the middle of October. All right, Eight of Swords. You know, it's, you know what I heard? I heard, oh, look at the Empress on the bottom. Beautiful. Yeah. So when I saw the Eight of Swords with that Nine of Wands, the first thing I heard was, you may have felt stuck in a situation with the Eight of Swords, but you still kept fighting, right? Even though you had a challenge. And I feel like with that Eight of Swords, you could have been in that energy previously. And now you're like, I'm wounded. You know, I've been stuck in this imprisonment, right? But I'm still standing, right? Because there's a little bit of a difference here. With the Eight of Swords, it's I'm giving up. I've given up. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. With the Nine of Wands, though, which is the main energy that's coming in for you, it's I'm tired, but I'm still here. I'm tired, but I'm fighting. It's like everything is gone to crap, but also everything is going great. You know, it's the energy of you're going to keep fighting and persevering even though you're exhausted and tired. You're seeing, you're finding things to help you keep fighting is what I'm trying to say. It's almost like you have the mindset of I'm going to keep fighting because I can. I want to keep fighting because I deserve it. I'm going to keep fighting. And the fact that you have the Eight of Swords here, I don't think you're going to stay in that energy. And if you are in that energy, push towards that Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, yes, is a wounded warrior, but they're still standing. They have not given up, okay? So it's still a good energy to have that's coming in based off of that Eight of Swords. Your challenge energy is the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of, you know, expansion, planning. It's also taking the world into the palm of your hand and realizing you can have more. It's realizing that there's more out there. I don't know if we have any anime people, anime peeps. I recently finished watching Attack on Titan, and you know that part where they've been stuck that whole time in that little island, and all they knew was those walls, right? But they have this point where they actually get to see the ocean for the first time, and they're awestruck that there's such a big body of water, like an ocean, you know what I mean? And that's what it feels like. It feels like you're literally standing there and realizing, wow, there's so much more world, there's so much more ocean, there's so much more people, there's so much more opportunities. And maybe that's a challenge, but we'll see. Let's clarify it. Or maybe you're afraid of that. Why the Two of Wands for Capricorn? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So you might be contemplating making something, making a shift or a change. Could be moving actually, or relocating, deciding to take that leap of faith. Two of Wands can be multiple things. And you know what? Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. It might have been something that's been troubling you for a while, Capricorn. You're trying to figure out, do I really want to do this? It might keep you up at night. It might give you fears and anxieties. But there's something you wanting to do. And you're looking at your resources, you're looking at everything you have, and you want to expand, and you're wondering, how the heck can I do this? How can I do this? What do I do? That's the challenge. Keep going. But your resolution here is the Six of Cups, which I love, okay? So the Six of Cups is a card of, familiarity. It's a safe card. It is a card of nostalgia as well, but it is a card of safety and security. But I also love to see the Six of Cups as being the card of like a gift from the universe, right? Can also be like soulmate level energy as well. But it feels like a very familiar and safe energy. That's the best way to put it. So it feels like there is a little bit of support here. But let's get some more clarity on that Six of Cups to see what it is. Why the Six of Cups for Capricorn? I heard you have someone on your side. Someone on your side. Okay. An ally of some sort. All right. So you got the Four of Wands. Look at that Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So your planning is completed. That's what I got. Knight of Pentacles is planning, standing still. They are hardworking, right? And they are very productive, but they also aren't putting any of the action into play. They're making sure everything is absolutely perfect before they can move forward. With that Six of Cups, it feels very much like something is going to shift and something's going to take place. And you know what? With the Four of Wands, that is a completion of a cycle. That's a finish line, a completion, a celebration. I'm hearing like you have gone through a struggle, a challenge, and now you're reaching that finish line. You're entering a new era at this time. In the middle of October, Capricorn. And it feels like you're going to have a reason to celebrate and to feel comfortable and happy, especially with the Six of Cups here. It feels very much like a homecoming, right? Could be a wedding or a friend's wedding, but it feels very supported at the same time. It feels like whatever this is actually going to be something that helps you move towards your new opportunities, your new era, right? Because there's a completion here and a new beginning here. It's also got community. So you might be finding the right people or allowing yourself to be open more to your community. I feel like, but the thing is with this resolution, I'm getting a lot of the presents tied into it. I feel like this might be an invitation, and they're asking you to be present at this event or this opportunity. Don't get stuck in your head. Don't sit in the corner. Not saying you're doing that, Capricorn. I'm just saying it feels very much like something's going to take place, an event, an opportunity that you're going to be invited to. And it's going to feel very safe and comfortable, but there is support here. There's something here that's going to give you a resolution where you're not going to have to worry about your struggles as much as you have been. So that's what I'm saying. It could be a family reunion. It could be your friend's wedding. It could be anything. But whatever it is going to be a blessing in disguise for you. So don't say no to something just because you are, maybe feeling a little down. They're saying to stay positive and stay in the present. because there's a blessing in the present. There's something coming in the middle of October where it is going to align with your outcome and what you're looking for at this time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, my loves. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this reading. You have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.